Hey yo, what is up people, it's Tangi and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today we're going to be going through the easiest strategies and ways to get the secret character in zombies called the Mountaineer. If you guys don't know how to get this character or the easiest strategies to get him, we're going to be going through that today in today's video. Now if you guys did not already subscribe and drop a like on the video, that would be very much appreciated. Do all that good stuff and let's get right into it. So the very first thing that you guys want to know about this challenge is that you have to do 20 rounds surviving in the first room on the final break. You have to do this and also not die for 20 rounds, but surviving 20 rounds and not dying for 20 rounds in the first room is two different challenges, but you can also do this all in one game. Now if you guys want to know the easiest strategy to do this, you guys might already know this because it's probably the easiest challenge to do for this character, is run 4 people in the spawn room, play a 4-player game. This is going to be very hard to do with 2 or less people in the game, or 3 is pretty hard as well, but it is doable on 3 people, but it is preferably 4 players that you need for this challenge. Now the thing you guys want to run for this challenge is Free Fire and Mark II for your specialist meter, and for consumables you're going to want to put the special meter recharge, preferably the epic, that will put 4 charges on your consumable that you can do in one game. But yeah, the preference that you guys want for this is special meter charge for consumables and Free Fire with Mark II. And I would also consider putting ×2 grenades, because sticky bombs in the first room is very beast and they do a lot of damage until like round 25, so that is very recommended. And I will go more into details on how to actually do this easier, because this is the real strategy that me and my friends did when we were doing it. And we didn't run Free Fire until like round 9, and once we started to pop the Free Fires in the rounds, we basically, one Free Fire, if you put this in your head, one Free Fire equals to 1 round. So as soon as you pop a Free Fire, that's pretty much going to equal to 1 round, because the zombies spawn in so fast and it's just the rounds pass by really fast in the spawn. So that's what me and my friends were doing. Each time we used the Free Fire, it lasted a round, and like we did that repeatedly after each round, but we started to use them towards round 11 or 9. I don't remember exactly what, but I mean, you could use your special meter at the starting of the game and stuff, doesn't really matter, but be sure that everybody has their meter charge at round 9 like as soon as possible, because this is going to be the most crucial thing that you're going to need to actually do this challenge. Now we went camping towards the Quick Revive perk machine, and basically all camps there while we were popping this and just spraying on all the zombies that were popping out of the windows and stuff. But basically what we were doing is we calculated 4 Free Fires and how many rounds we could do with 4 Free Fires, then a special meter charge which would charge everybody's meter to full, and then another 4 rounds of special meter like Free Fire with another special meter charge. So basically, if you're going to start using your Free Fire at round 9, you're going to have 4 rounds, which is going to lead you to round like 14 or something like that, and then you'll have to, or no, not round 14 but round 13, and once you're at round 13 you use the special meter charge. Even by then you might have somebody already have their meter charge, but I would highly doubt it. But once everybody has used their Free Fire charge and nobody has anything left, somebody pops a free or full meter, and then everybody has their thing again, so that's another 4 rounds that you can do. So basically 9 to 13 is going to be one batch of like everybody using their Free Fire. Nobody's gonna have it then, and then you can start using your first consumable at like round 13, which is going to give you another 4 rounds. And then, I mean, you pretty much only need like 3 or 2 charges of special meter, like full special meter charges when you're doing this challenge. But highly recommended that you guys just bring in a couple more just in case, so you guys complete this challenge very easily. So yeah, and then the next challenge I have to do for this character is survive 25 rounds in the prologue, survive 25 rounds in the prologue without dying, and survive 25 rounds in the prologue without opening the secret room. Now, a lot of people have their like, I mean, a lot of people are just freaking, they really have their strategies for this, and I don't know why I said a lot of people there, like a lot of times, but I said that because there's a lot of people that are telling me like a bunch of different strategies for this, and I honestly think that the one that I did is probably like the best one to do, because I honestly think I've looked at every scenario in my head, and I've done every scenario in the prologue, and each one has brought me to a negative like results, and turns out me freaking failing in the prologue and just me not completing the challenge. So the first thing that you guys have to note is, if somebody tells you that the two challenges, like without opening the secret room and not dying, are impossible in the same game, they are super well possible to do. It's just, it might be a little bit difficult for you, and I mean, I'm trying to say, like, tell you guys strategies to make this easier for you, and I'm not trying to make it harder for you. So if that makes it harder for you, don't do that. But I genuinely think that if you go for a round 25 without dying, just do it straight up without doing the secret room, because the guns that you get from the box that are really good up to round 25 are like MG42s and MG15s and stuff, which are all LMGs. And if you pick up an LMG, you cannot run as fast in this map, and you do not have stamina up in this map or anything. All you have is quick revive, and that's pretty much all. So what I did was, I did think that, like, I was actually doing that like challenge at the time. So I completed the survive 25 rounds in the prologue without opening the secret room, and then I said, okay, next game I'll go for the without dying and stuff. But it basically ended up me doing the exact same challenge 2 times, but one without dying, and it was kind of frustrating because I could have done this in the exact same game. Now, the thing is that when you pick up weapons from the box, as I said, the only good weapons up to that point are big LMGs, and if you don't have a freaking if you do have a freaking LMG, then you're gonna start running super slowly to try to pull that thing out, and that can be the easy death of you, which has happened to me so many times, or not so many times, but because I didn't really try this a lot of times. But the time that I did try to pull out an LMG out of the box, and I tried to you know, run around with the MP40 for my little lightweight weapon, and then I pulled out my MG42 and then instantly got trapped at like round 24, and it's super frustrating because you could just get, if you don't move, you instantly get trapped in that map at round 25, and it's just what it is. So what I was doing is I just ran the MP40 all the way for both challenges, because the MP40 is it's a wall die, and I mean, it is just a small little lightweight weapon that you can grab and shoot into the bunch of zombies. And the thing is that you can put like your attachments on this guy. So what I did was put extended mags and rapid fire, and I mean, it was doing the job. So I highly recommend you guys to actually try doing them both in once, because the secret room kind of adds like a weird aspect to it, and I don't know, if you're getting used to the prologue, just get used to only fucking using MP40, and I mean, the surviving with 25 rounds without dying is not going to be that hard for you. Now, one of the other things that I've seen Noah J do and a bunch of other YouTubers do is, while they're running into the map, if you guys do know, there's like a huge staircase where, well, not a huge staircase, but the biggest staircase in the map, which is not the one that in the kitchen, but the other one that's in close to the Pack-a-Punch Easter egg that has like the glitch or the ledge that you could jump down and stuff. I've seen Noah J and a bunch of other people just jump down the ledge, and every time they do that, they just like kind of flip off, because as soon as you're one hit and and just like you have 1 HP and you have armor and stuff. It's just as soon as you fall down and take a little bit of damage, you as soon as you fall down, you lose your armor and drops yourself from 1 armor point, which is super frustrating. I'm sorry that I'm gagging a bit, guys, because this is super weird. I haven't done a video in a couple of days, so I'm trying to just get used to it. But it's kind of weird because each time you jump down or just lose a little bit of health when you're at 1 HP, you just instantly lose 1 armor, which is basically going to count as a fatal hit, and it'll make you lose 1 Geit's shield or shield, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, that's pretty much rip. So if you're 0 armor and have 1 HP, that is basically going to be the death of you, and you are going to fall to your death if you jump down that thing. And I didn't record any gameplay of me actually jumping down this thing or whatever, but the best strategy that I give you guys is actually walk down the thing, or not like walk down the thing, but don't jump down the ledge and actually go down the stairs. And the thing that you actually want to do is not jump sprint, so you actually land at the bottom of the stairs just straight up. You actually just want to walk and lightly jump onto the wall and re-land onto the stairs that you were actually jumping down, to not lose the momentum of your character. Because in this game, as well as Black Ops 3 and all the other zombies except for Infinite Warfare, which is the only game that didn't have this, is actually having momentum while you're sprinting. So in Infinite Warfare, you would not lose your momentum when you stopped sprinting or just like jumped off of a thing and continued sprinting. You wouldn't lose your momentum, which made the game really fun, because like sprinting was super good on that game. But in these games, as soon as you jump onto a flat surface straight up, you just lose your momentum and lose all your speed, which can actually cost you the game if you do that in the prologue map. So just lightly jump onto the wall, like sliding onto the wall, and try to re-land on the stairs as soon as you guys do that, and you guys will be good. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. That's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Of course, Jack in the Boxes are going to be very good for this thing. The 25 rounds without dying, that is going to be super good if you're doing that without opening the secret door, and just do both the challenge separately, because I mean that's pretty much going to help you. But there's just like small little mechanics that you have to know actually in the map to just increase every single chance that you have of surviving. And the thing that I just told you guys there, slightly just jumping down the stairs to try to juke the zombies and just re-land onto the stairs to not lose your momentum, is probably one of the things that saved me the most while doing this challenge. And it's probably the best little serpentine thing that you can actually do to slip through a bunch of zombies while they're coming up the stairs and stuff. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much going to be the best way to rotate around the map, is probably the way that you jump down the stairs and land towards the MP40, run towards the kitchen after, just shoot all the zombies, and then run towards the square staircase, whatever it is, and keep running like that. And that's pretty much going to be your best chance of actually completing this challenge. So that's pretty much all I have for strategies today on the Mountaineer. And I mean, if you guys have any questions or anything, just ask me in the comments below and stuff, and I'll answer that to you. And hope you guys did enjoy this video. I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow, with the supply drop opening. And hopefully I won't be stuttering like this. Is super frustrating, guys. I'm actually hearing myself stutter, and I'm not editing this out and stuff because I'm leaving in the video. I actually have to go work in like super not a long time, so I'm really sorry. This is the only time I have today to make actually the video, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video or stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming this supply drop opening or not, but I hope you guys will be there, and I will see you guys then. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Subscribe and like if you did not already. Do all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next one, and as always, my people, have a wonderful all day, baby.